So it's time for first foods. Well, we've got you covered. I'm Aaron and this is Show Me, Don't Tell Me. By the end of this video, you'll know how to make simple first foods at home, safely feed your baby, and set up for mealtimes with some mess-saving hacks. Let's start feeding time at the zoo. Baby's first food should be plain, healthy, and smooth, and you can make your own at home. No chef skills needed. Let's start with the ingredients. There's heaps to choose from. These here are all great for your baby to try, and if they're over 6 months, that includes things that they could be allergic to. Here are the common ones. Things like dairy, eggs, nuts, wheat, fish and shellfish, and soy. Trying these early actually helps lower their chance of developing allergies later on. Just go one at a time, so if they do have a reaction, you know what it was from. Pretty handy tip. Now to the cooking part. When I said you didn't need any chef skills to make baby food, I meant it. Here's how to make a simple puree that works with all kinds of ingredients. All you have to do is wash, peel, and cut fruit or veg into pieces. If you're using meat or fish, cut off any fat and take out any bones. Foods that are high in iron are great because babies need a boost of this from 6 months. Then steam or boil your ingredients until they're soft. Keep it nice and simple, so don't add in any salt or any sugar. Everything's new for them, so first foods are already so full of flavor. Then mash your ingredients finely or puree with a blender. Keep a bit of the cooking water, so if it's looking a little bit thick, you can mix some back into your puree and thin it out. Once your puree's cooled a little, you can choose your storage adventure. Baby food keeps in the fridge for up to 2 days, or for up to 30 days in the freezer with this ice cube tray hack. Pour the puree into an ice cube tray, put a lid or plastic wrap on it, and you've got many mini meals when you need them. Say that 3 times fast. You can also mix and match different purees to try out different flavor combos. Chicken and sweet potato, chicken and spinach, spinach and sweet potato. When you're ready, pop your puree or frozen cubes into the microwave for a few short bursts to warm it up. Give it a stir to get rid of any hot spots and test the temperature before feeding your baby. But if you're short on time or on the go, nature's fast food is here to help. Mash soft fruits like avocados and bananas until smooth and you're ready to go. Bon appetit. Here's how to feed a baby when they're starting solids, so around 6 months. Look, Ted's helping me out today. First, make sure they're sitting safely. So that's in a high chair with a 5-point harness. Or you can sit them on your lap if that feels right to you as well. Then start small. Aim for 1 to 2 teaspoons of smooth baby food a day and go slowly. Just put a tiny bit of food at the front of a soft, flat spoon. Bring it towards your baby's mouth and wait for them to open up before you gently put the spoon in. Don't go too far and give them time to suck and swallow. Or let's be real, it might just end up on their face, which is totally normal for your first feed. And maybe your second, and probably your third. Look, we're all learning here. Once your baby's got the hang of eating purees, they can level up to roughly mashed or minced food. Then soft finger foods that, yep, they can feed themselves. Just put a few pieces of soft foods onto their plate at a time, or they can end up in the strangest of places. But try to make peace with mess. It's going to happen, and that's because they're learning by doing here. Getting up close and personal with their food teaches babies how to eat, how to pick things up, and yes, how to throw stuff. And these are skills for life. So hear me out. If your baby's making a mess when they're eating, they're learning, and that's what we want. But here's 30 seconds of setup to save you 30 minutes of cleanup. Step 1, put something down on the floor. Think a drop sheet or an old sheet you can just chuck in the wash, newspaper or any junk mail you've got lying around. Step 2, plate up. Any small sturdy bowl or plate works, but suction bowls and plates are total magic because babies can't fling them off the table. One less thing to pick up. Nice little win there, right? Step 3, grab a bib, a regular fabric one, a wipe down ready silicone bib, or even an art smock. The best one is the one you have. Then you're ready to go. Make sure your baby's strapped into a high chair. The safest ones have a 5-point safety harness. And here's your final tip for when it's just one of those days. If you can safely set up outside when the weather's good, go for it. Now we're ready to have the meal of our lives. So now you know what you're doing. To safely feed your baby, you can spoon feed them tiny amounts when they're starting out and help them learn to feed themselves once they get the hang of chewing food with a little more texture. For quick first food prep, you can make simple purees to freeze in ice cube trays or mash up soft foods like bananas and avocados. No fancy chef skills needed. And for a mess-proof setup, floor covers, suction bowls, bibs, and a secure high chair are all there to help. But I should probably stop talking now. It's show me, don't tell me, right? Oh wait, actually, before I go, make sure to check out our other videos for simple how-tos on all things raising kids. Bye for now.